Tokens based on Ethereum, such as Shiba Inu, are poised for enormous price explosions due to the recent breakout over $4,000 in the price of Ethereum. This video is a must-watch for everyone with a Shiba Inu interest or SHIB tokens. Tell me what's new with Shiba Inu Coin. What effect will this have on the Shiba Inu's worth? In today's video, I'll address these concerns and fill you in on all the recent news that has increased the value of Shiba Inu. Please watch the whole video from beginning to finish so that you do not miss any of the material that I have gathered. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. But first, let's check at the chart to see how the Shiba price is performing on the 30th of August before we get into our issue. Alright. Right now, you can get a Shiba Inu for around 1,234 units. There was $303 million worth of transactions in SHIB in the previous 24 hours, resulting in a 1.6% decline in price. At the moment, the token is the 29th highest valued cryptocurrency, with a market valuation of more than $7.2 billion. You should be aware that these rates may have changed by the time you see this video. We do not provide financial advice on this material. Into today's video, we will go. Upon waking, the heart rates of Shiba Inu whales spike by 525%. There has been a surge in interest in Shiba Inu as of late, according to new on-chain statistics showing a 525% spike in whale tier transactions, or those worth $1 million to $10 million. As is often the case before major market shifts, this uptick in large-scale moves is a sign of rekindled interest from high-cap participants. Waking awake, whales are. Data showing a 945% rise in the USD volume of transactions between the $1 million and $10 million levels. Further supports the idea that whales are actively using SHIB and transferring a lot more money. This sort of action usually accompanies high levels of uncertainty. Historically, the most active periods of distribution for sellers or strong upward trend for buyers have occurred at the same time as whale accumulation peaked. Please, if you are still here, hit that like button. It won't cost you a dime, and will do wonders for the channel's financial stability. If you want to know what's happening with Shiba Inu and where the currency may go from here, you'll have to see the show. Shiba Inu community needs new leadership, but Ryoshi's goal must be upheld. Stakeholders in the Shiba Inu community have begun to turn against the present leader in the run-up to the elections, suggesting a potential leadership crisis. One of these interested parties said that Kusama's leadership style was flawed since he couldn't anticipate market shifts and come up with quick solutions. Disappointment, Kusama's leadership has come under scrutiny. An ex-stakeholder recently made a public appeal for individuals to run for office who are fearless enough to respond to every single criticism made by community members. He said that Kusama lacked the ability to interact effectively with all parties involved, and that the Shiba Inu community needed someone with such abilities. In addition to the lofty targets of onboarding 1 billion SHIB users, expanding the network's validator set to 100, and forging several collaborations, another German participant cited a number of what they saw as unfulfilled promises. He went on to say that another cryptocurrency in the ecosystem, BONE, was undermarketed. A frustrated user demanded that the present leadership team revert to the original idea of the Shiba Inu's unknown founder, Ryoshi, and voiced their dissatisfaction with the leadership's failure. The Shiba community election is rapidly approaching. In light of this mounting dissatisfaction, Kusama has characterized the inaugural presidential election of Shiba Inu as an important step towards decentralization. A new chief visionary and councils for every DAO in the blockchain ecosystem will be chosen throughout the election process. The impending election, according to Kusama, is evidence of the decentralization of the Shiba Inu. According to the head of the SHIB group, the election is crucial to the Shiba Inu initiative. As part of the impending election, Kusama said that fundamental DAO councils would be established and an interim president will be appointed. Elected authorities will now be in charge of keeping an eye on the Shiba Inu ecosystem's administrative and technological improvements, as well as the multi-billion-dollar token economy. The position of temporary president is open to all Shiba Inu community members. We can now get down to the meat of today's video. Shiba Inu to the starting line. $1, expert says it's impossible. Luis Delgado, also known as Del Crypto among Shiba Inu fans, used the them versus me meme structure to debunk this doubt. The negative thinkers who think Shiba Inu can't reach the 1 cent price objective are spoken in the them section. Shib will never exceed 1 cent according to this idea. But over on the other side, where Delgado resides, the expert has fought back against doubters, stressing how many times he has seen the crypto market pull off the seemingly impossible. We can check Shiba Inu's technical analysis performance by jumping on the charts now. Our focus today is on the 4-hour chart, and some intriguing events are taking place that may determine the course of events in the next days and weeks. What exactly are we examining here? Since early July, price activity has been guided by a recognized rising parallel channel, which we are now trading within. Currently, Shib is pushing into one of these reactive zones, which may be easily identified by observing these clean channel topologies. White represents the 50-day exponential moving average EMA, which is now serving as immediate resistance. Yellow represents the 100-day EMA, which is providing secondary resistance, and green represents the 200-day EMA, which when seen in the macro perspective shows a bearish bias. Levels of critical importance to monitor imminent hurdles, current price zone, 50-day exponential moving average EMA. What comes next is the obstacle. The 100-day exponential moving average is now at 1318 units. 1428 units is the mid-channel objective. Zone of upper resistance estimated at 1500 units. 12,020 units of main support. You can't have structure with a break below. Trading strategy. Here we have a response zone. Higher resistances might be tested if there is a clear volume-based break over the 50-day exponential moving average EMA, while rejection signals would suggest a retracement to support. The broader view, rejection at this level may disrupt the ascending channel structure, but if Shib maintains its position in the channel and overcomes the EMAs, a gradual ascent might occur in August. Everyone, that is the breakdown. The remainder of the month may be dictated by Shib's reaction at this 50-day EMA, which is a decision point. Leave a like, some comments, and a subscription if you want more market breakdowns like this one. If you like this, you should be aware that these rates may have changed by the time you see this video. We do not provide financial advice on this material. Because they trust in the Shiba Inu creators and the real-world worth of Shib, several of our subscribers have said that they will not sell Shib for the next 5 years. They hold millions of them. What number are you all holding? Leave a comment below detailing your Shib holdings. The Shib holder deserves kudos for having faith in the procedure. If you're having fun with the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'll also send you updates once we upload new videos.